Presented by Lazy Boy Studios. Previously on Dungeon Tales.
And you guys are now just pretty much in the desert with the sun beaming down and following the atlas to the flame. You guys happen to stumble across this big orange building.
It's a big orange building.
And this building has this point at the top and then sort of gradually expands until it has this big square bottom.
Is it a pyramid?
It looks kind of like a pyramid. And you're still in the tunnel, but you see there's this room, and you see there's what looks to be a man writing something on his desk.
All right, we're just gonna handle this the good old-fashioned Steve way. Hey, you. Hey, so we're looking for this fire, and hopefully you can help us out. None of the people that we've talked to so far has been of any help whatsoever.
And you see the guy suddenly, he abruptly looks up at you guys and he goes like, huh. Probably need to fire that new inspector girl. She left the pit open. Well, I guess I'll have to handle you guys myself. Wait a minute. Is that Philip Buttslayer?
Yeah.
I'm here to kill Philip. Philip? I challenge you to a duel.
Wait, hold on. I mean, not that I have a problem with you killing Philip, in a fair duel, but I think we actually have to know what your beef is with him before the duel can commence. It's just like a rule of dueling.
Fuck your rules. And suddenly he shoots you with this dark energy. And I want you to do dexterity saving throw.
I stop it with my chosen one powers.
Your chosen one powers. But I'm the chosen one! What you get?
Oh, but I like it that way.
That was a nat one.
So you got a nat one. So suddenly this dark energy hits you. And you feel like your whole insides are feel like they're turning out. As suddenly you start to solidify. And then suddenly you feel like you stop existing as your body turns to ash.
Philip, I don't feel so good.
Hello, and welcome to Dungeon Tales. This will be our Season 2 finale. So, first off, we're going to get right into it.
Wait,
hope you guys...
the finale?
Of Season 2, yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh. I thought people... Okay, I'm sorry, I thought you knew this.
We didn't tell Tyler.
Oh.
No one tells me anything.
Well, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's the Season 2 finale.
I hope we get renewed by the network for Season 3.
Yeah, well... Oh, they're telling us to shush. I was like, they can't hear us. Anyways, yeah, hopefully we do get renewed for Season 3.
Should be easy since we're the ones that do it.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to go to the decision board, and it's a whole thing.
Yes, this is true. All right, so last episode, you guys entered into this temple that was pyramid shape like.
And I died! That was the most important thing that happened.
I was getting to that, and you died.
Temporarily.
You die?
Well, he got
Your
vaporized.
body turned to ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
We
sounds
could
like
always put
death
your
to me.
ashes together. No, we could put your ashes together.
Are you thinking just take some Elmer's glue and then just gluing them back together?
Sweep it back together.
You're like, this is a 42,000 piece puzzle. It's okay. We can do this. So yeah, he just sort of collapsed and then perished. And Philip, you're in this tunnel with this guy named Dupree, who
is a douche now. Now if it wasn't official before, we now know it.
And he just challenged you to a duel and then killed Steve in front of you. And Steve's bracelet glowed for just a second while he was dying. and then it was gone.
Day price.
Well, the bracelet's still there.
I ain't putting that shit on again.
And what do you do, Philip?
I killed Dupree.
Okay. Do you accept his duel?
Well, he probably just charges in a rage. What do you do exactly?
Yeah, I would charge in a rage and just like attack him with brute force.
Okay. I guess roll a strength check then.
You're just like tackling into him. You're not like unsheathing one of your short swords, or
I don't know, cause I want him to like bring you back. So
okay, fine.
yeah, so I guess I just like run at him and like tackle him and like start punching him in the face and like killing him. But with my
strength-
bare hands.
You want to do a strength check, not a strength save.
I knew that. I was testing you. It's still being like super laggy. It's so annoying. I don't understand why it's doing that.
It is being faster than before, though. Okay,
Not much.
I spoke too soon.
19.
So yeah, you tackle this guy, and you just start punching him. And his hood falls off, and you see his face is seems to be scarred from about his nose all the way to the top of his head and all around his head. It's like it's been burned completely. But you still see his dark, like this dark violet eyes just piercing and staring at you. All while you're punching him, and he doesn't seem to be flinching or moving at all.
It's weird.
And as you're punching him, he starts talking, goes like, "You don't remember me, do you?"
Is he going to tell his backstory right now? Because Steve got killed for him. I'm just saying.
It's okay. It's okay, Chaz. Right now, you can just be here as Steve in the ghost world.
This is Steve going, what the fuck?
So, Dupree goes, "Yes, I can tell from your rage that you don't even recognize me. We once lived in the same village. We all lived happily together. And then you tried to destroy me. And that's when I developed this dark magic. And I cursed you and your family. And your little dog, too."
Joseph?
No, my name's Dupree. What the fuck? I just told you my name.
Oh, okay. Well, Donald?
Honestly, this stupidity curse seems to be more of a curse for both of us at this point. Oh man, this hurts my head. You know what? Do you accept my duel or not? Like, you're punching me in the face. That wasn't like a yes or a no.
Oh, bring my friend back to life, and then I'll accept your duel.
He's dead. I can't bring him back to life.
Well, I'm not gonna accept your duel. You killed my friend. That's not okay.
Isn't that
This
more
is-
of a reason to fight me, though?
This is not acceptable behavior.
Wait a minute. I'm the villain. Why am I being scolded if I'm the villain? What the fuck?
You can't just go around killing people. Okay?
I mean, it's what you do. Why is it a problem if I do it?
Because I'm the Pope.
You're not the Pope.
Yes, I am.
No, okay. I've been following your general path this whole time. You never became the Pope. You met the Pope.
This is heresy. Heresy is you speak.
Okay. You know what? Fine. You want your friend back to life?
If you were
Okay.
following me, you would know this. The Pope died, and he named me his successor.
He faked his death and he just ran off into the woods.
Yeah, but I'm the Pope now. That's what he said.
That's not how it works. And I happen to be observing. He did not say that.
Cruz Thompson told me this is how it works.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but Cruz Thompson's a liar.
No, it's not.
I like how now you're defending Cruz Thompson, but it like took a lot of effort for you to say that. Okay. Anyways, you know what? If you're not going to pay attention to me, I'm just going to kill you now too. But I'll do it the slow way. And he snaps his fingers.
There's
And
no
he-
honor in this.
I don't need honor.
Then why do you
Purge
challenge
that-
me to a duel?
Let me fucking finish talking, okay? God. You purged the honor from me so many moons ago. I only want to kill you to regain my honor. I don't care how I do it. And so he snaps his fingers, and you see there's these bigger entities that look like they could have been kobolds, but on like a whole bunch of steroids, and they're now all 8 feet tall. And suddenly you see they pick you up, and you feel like their grip is just like a vice, and you can't seem to move anymore with your arms, at least. And they sort of just lift you up above the ground, and you're sort of about a foot off the ground at this point. And Dupree just goes, "All right, take him to the pit. Throw him in there, and hopefully he will learn his lesson." And they start taking you back down the tunnel that you came from. And he takes you to the room that you were in, where Steve threw in his last bone into a dark hole. And now they throw you in, and you just see darkness. It seems like you're falling for a long time.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And you get this song stuck in your head. And it's hilarious to you, but you don't realize how much trouble you're in. And we're actually going to pan back over to Zakaria now.
So I don't know that everyone's dying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just like, Steve, Philip.
And you're still calling down the hallway. And you find these rooms, and you see there's a couple of kobolds here and there. And you've deceived enough of them now. They go like, "Oh, it's the new inspector lady." So you don't, like, people just assume you're supposed to be there.
Nice.
And what do you do?
Okay. So there's a bunch of doors. Have I continued walking? Like I've been going?
Yeah, you've been going for a bit. You've checked about 30 doors so far.
Okay. So I decide that I want to go back to the control room and see if I see Steve and Philip on the cameras like I did before.
So you look on the cameras, and you don't see Steve or Philip, but you do see Mara and Reaper now walking down in the tunnels
Yeah, I don't care about
after.
them.
Okay.
So
Well, and you also see a group of 4 other adventurers on a different part.
what do they look like?
You see there's this halfling who has like no shoes. He has a green vest, a white shirt and a red tie, and some shorts or pants for him. You see there's this lizard person that's about 6 feet tall. So he looks like he could have been a kobold, but he's not really a kobold. You see there's this human that's carrying this great axe. And you see a dark elf that seems to be trying to blend with the shadows. And they don't look like anyone you've ever seen before.
Okay. Actually, so tell me about Marla.
Mara.
Mara.
With you and the M name, she's just like,
Dude. I don't know why. It's something about M.
Mara, Mary, Martha, they're all the same.
Marlene, as her fake
Marlene's
name is.
me.
Yeah, I know.
I do know that one. Okay, yeah. Tell me about her.
Mara,
Yeah, and her cow,
Reaper.
Reaper.
So you guys.
I felt like I was mean. I do care about them.
Okay. Well, you see that they're just moving through the tunnels, and you see they go down a different tunnel than what Steve and Philip did,
All right.
and they seem to just moving along, but you can't see where they end up at.
Okay, so I point to the screen that I remember seeing Steve and Philip like in that dark hallway, and I turn to
Well-
one of the.
The scene that you saw is that it was the pit where the boulder fell into it. You didn't see the
I
dark
thought I
hallway that
saw
they're in.
Oh, I thought I saw that they like got out of it. I thought that's what you said.
No, you saw Philip jump through it, and then you saw Steve fell into the pit. And then you saw a boulder fell in after him. Then you saw Philip disappear from the screen because he teleported because of his bracelet.
So, but I thought that I knew that they were alive.
I guess you assumed that. You didn't really know that.
Okay. Well, I guess I point to that screen and I'm like, "Where's this?" To the cold one.
Kobold.
Kobold.
The cold one.
So
Pass me a
the
cold
one that's
one.
closer to me. I'm like, "Where's this?" And I point to it.
So you look to it, and you see there's happens to only be 5 kobolds left in this room.
Of the
They've been
40?
because they've been practicing your resuscitation technique.
Okay,
And,
and I'm also gonna tell them, guys, if you do the resuscitation thing, and it's not needed, it's gonna do like the opposite effect. You can't kill everyone, or try to revive them.
Okay. And so you say that, and 2 of them are still doing it, and they're choking each other, and they die. And so it's just 3 now, and one of the ones you're talking to is like, oh yeah, it's that part. You just go down that way, down the hallway, and then you go about like 30 doors down, and then you turn right, and then I think it's like 60 feet that way. I'll just show you. And as he's saying that, he gets choked out by another kobold. And there's only 2 left out of the 40. Well,
Which one of
41
you-
technically.
Oh my god. Okay, which one of you can show me where this place is?
I've never been here before.
Okay, turn to the other one.
I don't remember.
You guys should practice this chokehold again. This reviving technique.
But didn't you just say we kill people?
I don't know, did I?
Okay, and they start choking each other.
They're idiots. Okay. So, is there like a control panel?
You have this control panel, and sort of like you see there's different buttons you can press that look like they'd spawn different traps and this type of stuff.
Is it like a detachable control panel, or is it all like installed?
It's all like installed. It's not like you can take it with you. It's not like a laptop.
God damn it. Okay.
They're not that advanced yet. You probably could have
Only
told them
I had,
that
like,
before they
Steve's,
killed
like,
themselves.
enlarge,
Oh,
dislodge.
reduce?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Only. Okay. So, fine. So I don't know where that was.
did you want to press any buttons?
Is there a big red button?
There's about 3 big red buttons.
Press them all at the same time.
Is that what Steve says in my head?
That's what
That's
Steve says in your head.
voice.
Do they say anything? Like, do they have any words? Or is it just buttons?
It's in kobold, so you can't really tell. Like, it says something like rock, like rockish, and you can slightly translate it from your draconic understanding. But it's like rock, and then there's one that says pool, and then there's one that says flush, or something like that.
Ooh, all of them sound very nice. Okay. So I'll do the rock one.
So you press it, and suddenly you see there's these boulders that appear behind the 4 adventurers that you saw on the screen.
I thought when he translated that you knew what they did.
No. Okay.
And you see these guys start running now. And luckily they all survive. And they jump past this one section, and the ball rolls into this hole.
All right. What were the other 2?
You have one that said pool, another one that said flush.
I'll do flush.
So you press flush, and suddenly there's like this great big amount of water starts rushing down
Okay, now it makes
the
sense.
tunnel.
Okay.
And it's actually you see it catches these guys, and then as well later on another screen you see it catches Mara and Reaper, and they all get sort of you see there's this screen that shows you the exit of the temple and shows them all being thrown out into the sand.
I honestly saved them, if you think about it.
And
I
then you
got
see
them
they
out.
And you see it sort of drops at like 30 feet into
Oh.
the sand.
Okay.
But it's sand. You know, that stuff soft.
And they all broke their necks. No, I'm joking.
Okay, and the other one was push.
Pool. As in
Pool.
Pool. Like a swimming pool.
Oh. Dude, I was only thinking pull. And I was
Like to pull something.
I was like, gravity? What does that do? I have to try it now. But okay, pool. Cool. Well, I guess I don't have to try that.
Oh, you might as well, now that you flushed everybody out. There's no one to get hurt by it.
That's true. Okay, I'll press it.
So you press pull, and you happen to see there's behind you this rock sheet just sort of opens up, and all the dead bodies that are now collected in this room fall into this pool.
They're just
Like
floating.
literally, it's just a swimming pool behind you, and now full of 40 dead bodies. And
41.
no, the 41st is still by the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And you're now right by a pool.
Okay,
Does
cool.
a disco light come down from the ceiling and music started blaring?
No, it's too advanced for them.
Okay, so then I'm going to... Because is it like... If I were to press pull again, would it kind of like close on the bodies? Or would it like smush them? Because they're
You could
floating.
try it.
Okay, well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over the other body.
Okay.
It's over there. Push it in. Take the body that I have in my bag of holding, because I know it's been at least an hour or two.
Okay.
I will dump it into the pool, and then I'll press pull again to like close it up.
Okay. So you press pull again, and it closes up. And suddenly you see after you close it, the button for flush starts flashing.
Okay, obviously. Flush.
So you press it, and you see all the bodies in the pool water. It goes down the tunnel.
Does she see it? Because
She
didn't see-
she sees on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not like she's not looking in the pool. You see on the screens it all just sort of goes out this side portal.
Are the adventurers still
Yeah,
there?
the adventure, well, you can't see them on the screen, but you see like these 42 kobold bodies and all this water just lands on these adventurers. And yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, so then I guess... Well, the only other person I know is, Dude Face.
Dupree.
Derpy.
Dupree.
Dupree.
Yes, Derpy Dupree. That was his name in college. He didn't like it so much, so he decided to kill everybody.
Philip particularly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go see and like talk to him and ask him what I should do with my life.
Okay. So you go in that room and you see that his office is a little bit fucked up now since you were last here. And you see the door which you had opened is now closed. And you see Dupree sort of turns over and goes like, "Ah, yes. Marlene, was it? I regret to inform you, but I'm going to have to let you go."
Damn it! Seriously, what did I do this time?
You didn't do your job.
Ha. Okay. I don't actually laugh.
Did she see a pile of ash?
No, you're in the tunnel.
Oh, they put me in. Okay.
Well, you were there.
I guess I didn't
Sneaked you
actually
into
walk
the
in.
tunnel.
That's right.
Okay. Cool. So I don't see any evidence of like anything.
Mm-mm.
You said it was disheveled.
It was disheveled. Like they look like something had happened, and it's mostly from once Philip tackled him and he was punching him in the face. You do see that Dupree's hood is now off, and you do see the scarring all over his head.
Okay. Well, I have a really good poker face, so I don't react to it.
You walk in. Oh God, that looks awful.
What happened? Okay, so he's trying to fire me. Cool. So I'm gonna say, "Sir, please don't fire me." And I do this little, "Please don't fire me."
Do a persuasion check.
It was a 14.
So Dupree then goes, Well, I do like having good help, but why did I even hire you?
Sir, my resume was very good. That's all I
What's
can
this
say.
resume you speak of?
No, it's a snap. It's this thing, like you asked me questions, and again, short-term memory, so I don't really recall. But you probably
Well, you're doing a
remember it
much
better
better
than I
job
do.
than me because I don't remember this interview.
Well, it was 2 days ago.
And where were we?
At the entrance. No, you never leave your room. I don't know. Okay? I have short-term memory.
You have short-term memory.
Memory loss? Short-term memory loss?
I have short-term memory.
Anywho's, please don't fire me. I can be very helpful.
What is it that you seek here? Because I can tell already you're not actually wanting a job.
Well, actually, if we're being completely honest, are we being completely honest?
I hope so.
Okay. I think to myself, should I be honest with him? And Steve, should I be honest with him?
Steve goes, I don't know, something seems fishy about this guy. I wouldn't mention any orange fire. That's for goddamn sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm actually I want to get more experience with things and like find out more stuff, and I really like magic, and magic interests me. So when you mentioned that you needed help, I was like, cool, I'll help you. I also like telling people what to do.
I see. Now, what is your real name, Marlene?
Oh no, it's Marlene.
Do another deception check. What you get?
25.
Okay. So yeah, you convince him to go like, yeah, no, it's Marlene. He was like, all right, I believe you. Well, you see, there's actually you look a lot like a wanted fugitive that we're trying to find.
Oh,
The name,
what's her name?
well, it's interesting you assume it's a her, but I guess it
You
makes
just
sense.
said I look like her. I'm sorry. Do I look like a man?
I'm sorry. No, you're right. That was rude. Yes, it's this, and he pulls out this wanted poster, and it says, "Decaria, wanted alive."
Okay, I think to myself, see, Steve, this is why you use fake names. Anyways,
And it's like a really old wanted poster.
okay, so I take it from his hand. I'm like, holy shit, you're right. This does look like me.
Yes, it's almost uncanny.
I might have a lost twin out there.
Well,
I should find
unfortunately,
her.
this would probably be more like your grandmother,
Oh,
because this poster is from over 60 years ago.
60 years
But
ago.
but recently we've heard talks of this Decaria coming back.
That's interesting. Well, I mean, I could help find her if you want. Is that why you bring this up, or?
Well, yes. I want you to find it, but also I want you to go take the ashes that are in this tunnel and throw them in the pit.
Oh yeah, sure. Who are the ashes? Who'd you burn?
Some adventure I ran into in this.
God, adventurers are so pesky. Pesky?
I know.
Yes, that's
It's
a word.
some companion of my nemesis, Philip Buttslayer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Anyways, off with you. And he turns back to his paperwork.
Wait, are we not gonna tell? You're not gonna tell me how to find this Decaria or anything else about her?
Wait, he just told you.
I'm just gonna keep it cool, okay?
Yeah,
I'm
Steve
perfect.
Erickson's voice in your head is, I'm dead, and you're not reacting at all. You cold-hearted bitch.
Excuse me, poker face, okay? Shut up, Steve. I'm crying for you inside, okay?
I'm inside your head. I can tell that's a lie.
And UC goes, no, don't worry about that. I'll take care of her. You just take care of the ashes, and we'll take care of this soon.
Okay. So I go into the room. I close the door behind me.
You can't close it from behind you. Otherwise, you
Okay.
can't get out.
Oh, bitch. Okay. Well, I get into the. Okay, fine. I sweep up his ashes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna keep them.
Like, just hold them in your hand and be like,
No,
"I'm precious."
no, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with them. I'll put them in my bag. No, my bag of holding has that dark magic.
You can still put it in there.
It
I
won't.
mean, it's not
combine.
like. I mean, there's nothing that says it will or will not.
Steve, should I put your ashes into the bag of holding?
Yeah, maybe I'll come back as an evil warrior to get revenge on you for not crying.
Poker face, man. I can't cry.
Okay, okay.
Too.
All right. Okay. So to carry it, this is what I would do if this were your asses and I was in the same situation.
Well, no, I
you
don't
got
care what you would do. I just need you to tell me.
you got like
what to do.
a tiny little bag. Keep my ashes separate from all the rest of the other junk.
Wait, I think I do actually.
Suddenly, you see you have Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
Her water
girl
skin's
has that.
empty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Girl,
I drink.
Your
all my
water skin's
water.
empty. Just put me in.
Getting high saved the day. All right.
All right. So I put his ashes in there,
Okay.
and then I go back outside, and I say, "Sir, that's done. I'm again really interested in learning about this magic. If you can teach me any."
Okay.
I don't want him to kill me yet. Okay, Steve. That's why I haven't.
Well,
asked.
here's what we're gonna do. This magic is quite dangerous. So walk with me to the pit, and I'll show you how it works.
Okay.
Steve's like, I
Mayday! Mayday!
I'm like, actually, fuck, but I don't know.
It's like, all right, Takara, you got two choices. You either blow your cover, or you get ready to get shoved into the pit by this asshole. There's a small chance that maybe he won't.
Well, I'm also thinking like Philip.
Well, you don't know that.
But I don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that.
But I do.
But you don't really.
Takara doesn't know that.
Okay, so yeah, does he look like he might push me down?
He's not like,
Inside.
yeah, let's go to the pit, and then I'll push you down. I'm nothing. I didn't say anything.
Well, I mean, she could do an insight check to see what his motivations are.
Sure.
So I think that's a 16. It's not showing up like what I'm rolling anymore.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's 16.
Okay. So you walk with him to the pit, and you see that
Well,
he does.
I walk very slowly, but yes.
You go, come along. No need to dilly dally. And
My voice changed.
it did. Well, fuck it. Dupree is a changing man. He but you see, you can't tell if he's like planning to kill you or whatever. It's sort of like it's suspiciously cold. Like whatever you look at, it's like he's purposely controlling everything, like a psychopath.
Okay. So since I'm a little bit behind him,
Push him in.
that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so what does he have on?
He has on what looks to be like a cloak and then just brown pants, a white tunic, basic clothing.
Oh, okay. No like weapons, like a little bracelet, something that I can just like.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, fine. So when he's showing me, I'm gonna push him.
Okay. So you're now at the pit. And it's you and him. And he's like, so the first step is you gotta channel your rage. And just put it all into your fingertips. And while he's doing this, you see like this dark flame appears on his hand.
And what if you wanted to use it like for good? Would you do the same thing?
I don't know. I don't do
Try
that.
it. You should try it. You should channel your good energy and just like into your fingertip and see if anything happens.
Well, first let me show you how this works. And so he throws the fire and he puts it onto the side of the pit. and it's like this bright darkness appears. Like it's weird because it's dark, but it's blinding, and it just completely obliterates part of the pit. And you actually hear the pit sort of crying. And Philip, you hear this too, but you're further down the pit, so it's a little bit louder. And to carry, I want you to use dexterity saving throw.
Cool, that's a 7.
So, because of the sudden vibration, you sort of tumble, and stumble, not tumble. You stumble forward a little bit, and you're about to fall into the pit. And Dupree grabs your hand, and he's sort of holding you over the edge, and he goes, "Now, you want to tell me the truth, Decaria?" As he says this, he rolls up your sleeve, and you see the skull tattoo, or the skull that has been etched into your arm, is glowing vibrantly. He's like, "Can't you tell? I wrote that. I know who you are." And that's where we're going to be taking a break for this episode.
Now with the ads. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. It's actually pretty cool. They got transitions in there for you. They've got, different background musics you can put in. There's a lot to play with. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hey everybody, it's Chris here. I hope you guys are enjoying this week's episode. As I mentioned, this will actually be the season finale for season 2. Gabby's going to be going on a business trip, so we're going to do a sort of like a short hiatus on the main story. We're not entirely sure how long she'll be on the business trip for, so we'll see. We're going to record a couple stuff, and hopefully, it's enjoyable and you guys still appreciate it. And we're going to do some one-shots and some other things. It'll just maybe without Gabby for a little bit, so you'll see. We're going to experiment in different games, and you may see us play these types of games more in the future. But anyways, in the meantime, these were the characters I got for this week. So first we had this, I didn't do a great job showing this, but we had this Cajun lizardfolk rogue by the name of Drowner by, on Twitter, Richface McGee. Then we have Casting Overlord, or Dawn, from Twitter, pcast_old. And then we have Willow Baggins from Twitter, RTDD Will, also on Twitter. Then we have Brock from Twitter, the Critical Lens. And then we have Walker Bow from Facebook from Robert Alexander. So thank you all for supporting the show. I really appreciate it. Please just keep up whatever you're doing that keeps the show going. Your guys' support means a lot. It helps me keep making stories and keep making it go. And let me know what you think's going to happen in season 3 and what you thought was going to happen in season 2 or didn't happen. Stuff that, any loose ends you think I've left out, just, message me on Twitter or Facebook or whatever is easiest, and let me know. I'm very curious what you guys have to say about that. Also, I actually don't have anything else to say. But anyways, thank you all for listening. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this week's episode. We should have an episode out the week, 7 days from now. So on the 20th, we should have another episode out. This is more like a one-shot episode. Yeah, I haven't fully decided what it's going to be. We may be playing like Monsters of the Week, but that may be later. You'll know more once it actually comes out. But look forward to it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyways, bye for now. And we are back. So, first we're going to turn over to Steve. So, Steve, you've just been eviscerated.
I don't think that's the right word.
I feel like it is. But you know what? I'll double check it.
It's not.
What does eviscerated mean?
Like rip, basically
Be
take the intestines
destroyed.
out.
Disemboweled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, you technically were not eviscerated.
Yeah.
Well,
I
okay.
was disintegrated.
Yeah,
he
it's true.
was endgamed.
Yeah, you're endgame completely. Okay, so you sort of are just existing here in the astral plane, and you do see like there you had a couple of options appear. There's like a bright light beckoning you to come. There's also a deep dark stairway also beckoning you to come. But you're sort of just there, and you can still see like what's happening around your body, and you saw what's happening with Decaria, and you saw what happened with Philip, and but now you're sort of just hanging out in the bag of holding.
Oh, right. So,
Or in the water bag, rather. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I see Decaria being held over the pit now,
Yeah.
and I can hear what they're saying.
It's a little garbled, but yeah, you can hear it. And you see that Dupree definitely knows who she is now.
I go, well, shit. I gotta figure out a way to do something. No time to be dead. All right. I look around, see if I can figure out what my options are.
Okay. So you see suddenly there seems to be another what looks to be a doorway opens up. And it's like this white door just randomly in the astral plane. And you still have the white glowing light, and then you have the dark flamey staircase. And there's a door that says for Steve Erickson.
Well, it says it's for me. I go over and like peek in.
And you see there's this what looks to be like this well-dressed man with this slick back black hair and these piercing blue eyes. And he's just wearing this suit and this nice tie. And he's like, "Ah, yes. I see you're looking for a deal.
It's
Maybe.
the devil.
Now, what is it you wish? And maybe I can make it come true."
Well, I only get one of those?
Well, it's a trade. You know, if you have more than one thing to trade, then sure.
All right. Well, I guess like lots of money would be great.
Okay, but what are you gonna do with money since you're dead?
Hold on, we're getting to that. You said I could have more than one wish. Oh yeah, I would like for like a way to help my friends, make sure that they don't die.
So we should get the money to them as part of your will. Is that what you're going for?
Well, I mean, they might be dying right now. I'm not sure if they can buy their way out of the situation.
You never know. Money, everyone has a price.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Well, if the money would help. I'd also like to not be dead anymore.
Well, I can help you with a not be dead thing, but like I said, everything comes with a price.
Okay, well, tell me, what are the prices?
Well, that's the thing. You're not going to know until I need you. But you have to agree to listen to what I say.
Oh wait, so this is like a favor thing?
Yeah, it's like a favor thing.
So like you bring me back to life, and then I have to do one favor for you.
Yes, at any time in the future. Or even the past. You know, your timeline's a bit fucked up.
Okay. Well, what if you just save my friends?
That's not as fun.
Yeah, but
Alright, well, I'll give you 30 seconds to decide.
now, okay, here's another question. Now, if I come back to life, will I just appear where my body is?
Well, I can arrange where you appear if that helps.
Okay. Now, I like to know who I get into business with. Who are you exactly?
Well, let's just say,
It's not just. I want your actual name. We're making a binding contract.
well, you could say I'm the Lord of Many Truths. I don't think there's another name you'll know me as, unfortunately.
The Lord of Many Truths.
Yes.
Okay. And what's like your alignment?
That's a bit of a personal question.
Yeah, I know. But like
okay, 30 seconds are up now. So
I should know who I'm getting into business
well, that's
with.
fine. We're not going to do business And he snaps his fingers and the door shuts. And you're now back in the astral plane, still dead.
Well, that guy wasn't much of a businessman. I'll just wait for a different offer.
And you're still there in the astral plane. We're actually going to go over to Philip now. Philip, you've been falling for a long time in this pit. And you actually start seeing other things in these pits, or in this pit. And like you see like kobolds and other adventurers, and they're not dead necessarily, but you do see like they could be dying because they haven't eaten in a long time. And they all see Philip, and they all sort of look at him like really hungrily. Like they're licking their lips like, meat. So what do?
Do I have an umbrella?
You do not have an umbrella.
Damn it. Okay, well, I'm just like falling. I don't know.
'Cause I'm falling for you, falling for you.
'Cause I'm free falling.
So, okay. Did you want to do any type of checks or anything, or just take your time, or wait till you hit the bottom?
I guess I'll do a not dying check.
Oh, okay. There's not really an option for that, but you can do.
I'll do a Pope check.
Do you mean a perception check?
No, Pope check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll do a perception check in slow motion.
You slowly look around.
I got a 16.
So you look and you see that your bracelet is glowing.
Okay.
You also see that, there's all these different people around you. And you see there's some rubble that's falling from behind you. And you look down further and you do see like there's this, what looks to be like this orange light at the bottom. And there doesn't seem to be anything else worth of note. Like it's just like a black cylinder. And the bottom seems to be orange.
It's Halloween colors.
That's right.
Interesting.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
So I'm falling down like the middle of this pit, and like there's walls on either side of me.
Yeah, it's like a cylinder.
How like far away are the walls?
From where you are, they're about 10 feet away, but it's not easy for you to like maneuver in this cylinder for some reason.
Okay, and I've been falling like this whole time?
Yeah, it's been like, for you, it's felt like maybe 45 minutes, may have been longer.
Wow, okay. I don't know what else I do. I guess I just lean back and enjoy the ride.
Do you try to go any faster down or anything, or you just lean back?
No, I just kind of accept it.
You accept fate and you're just like, this was the way of the Pope.
Steve's voice starts to speak inside Philip's mind. Hey, don't you want to like shoot an arrow down to see like how deep this thing is?
Okay, sure. That's a good idea. Mine, Steve. So, I shoot an arrow down. Does that work?
Sure. So you shoot an arrow down and you see it goes quite a bit of ways. And then you see it just sort of disappears. But it's not like it faded out of existence. Like, it's not like it got too far for you to see. It's just like it just vanished and you don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's curious. Maybe try throwing something else.
I throw a torch.
Okay.
Do you light it before?
I light the torch first, and then I throw it.
So you throw a torch, and it also does the same thing at a slower rate, but it also disappears. And you notice all the people and all the other things in the pit seem to be falling at the same rate you are, but aren't really getting any closer to the bottom.
That was weird.
Seems like you're stuck in some sort of everlasting pit. Like there's some sort of magical force that's preventing you from getting to the bottom, but you still feel like you're falling.
Thanks, Mind Steve. I do an Arcana check.
Okay. So you do an Arcana check.
And I got a 9.
And you sense that there could be magic with this, but you're not entirely sure.
Oh, I think there's magic here.
This could be magicus.
Okay, so I don't know.
Okay. You want me to come back to you after you think on it for a bit?
Mine, Steve,
Yeah.
also did an Arcana check. It was 27.
Well, unfortunately, mine Steve's checks don't count because
Well, you're in the astral plane, and there's magic all over the place there.
Yeah, so you just sense everything. You're just like, oh yes, magic.
Well, mine Steve's a different character than
Well,
dead
okay.
Steve Erickson.
Well, mine
Yeah.
Steve isn't real.
This is a story of Decaria, Philip Butler Jr., Steve Erickson, and mine Steve.
That's right. Okay, so we're gonna come back to Philip, and we're going to go back to Decaria. And so you're being kept above this pit by Dupree, and he goes, "Now, you want to be honest with me, Decaria? I know who you are. I wrote that skull.
Okay, so how intense is his grip on me?
It's enough to keep you from falling, but at the same time, you can like let go, and you will fall into the pit.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Misty Step and just teleport from there to like behind him. How far is the door?
Like you're just gonna run. You're not gonna.
Just let me.
Yeah, just tell her.
Okay. The door is about 70 feet from where you are.
Okay, so she can only do 60 of that. Is that
30.
right?
If
30.
she's Misty.
Misty Step is only 30 feet,
So
right?
her mind Steve goes, he wrote that? It's a skull. Doesn't he mean like drew?
Yeah, Steve. I think that's what he means. But I'm not gonna bring that up to him right now because he might just let go.
Yeah, like he's holding you from dying. Don't you mean draw? Alright, this bitch.
Just start picking on him about grammar.
Yeah, so I'm gonna teleport to like a little bit behind him, and then like because it's so quick, it's like boom. Then I'm gonna kick him into the pit.
Okay. I want you to do dexterity check for the kick.
Don't you mean like athletic?
Well,
You definitely mean athletics.
well, okay.
Chris,
Actually,
Chris, you gotta retcon that.
well, I want you to do dexterity because it's supposed to be to move nimbly and quickly. So, okay, if you want to miss the first time, then try again with disadvantage on athletics.
Okay, 13 on athletics.
And that's with disadvantage?
Yeah, because the other one's 18.
Okay, so you do, you kick the first time you miss, and he's like,
Wait,
why?
so she teleports directly behind him.
Right. And then so you try to push him over.
Miss, though?
I don't know. Got nervous or something. You're like, too much pressure.
Why?
But either way, you don't maybe you're moving too fast, and you just didn't
You would
realize.
think though, like my rage of him like killing Steve, possibly killing Philip, would make me like more on point.
Well, technically, rage usually makes
Blinds
you
you.
miss.
Fine.
So anyway, so you missed the first time, and then you succeed in kicking him the second time, I guess, if you're kicking him again. And he starts to fall into the pit, but then he grabs your foot, and he's sort of pulling you with him.
Could I cast Misty Step again 30 feet away?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. And so you cast Misty Step again, and you hear Dupree go, clever girl. And he seems to just be falling into the pit, and you don't hear him anymore.
Okay, so I run towards the exit, or like the bookshelf. I close the bookshelf.
Okay.
And then I bring out Steve's ashes.
Okay.
And then I will myself to focus all my good energy into my finger and then point it to his ashes.
Okay. You try doing this and nothing happens.
Cool. All right, so I go to the books and I see if there's any magic books.
Power of friendship did not work. Next option.
Lot line. Nope. All right. So you go through the books and it's just there's actually a lot of fake books on there. Like you open them up and it's just sort of like they're there to make him look smart, but they're not really full of anything. And then you do find there's a flask imprinted in one of the books. You see that what he was working on talks a bit more about like the dark magic he was talking about.
Yeah,
And
okay.
you still have the crystals on his desk.
What does my magical bracelet do again?
That's the thing that turns your hand into a dragon claw.
Oh, right. Okay, that's not gonna help us. I could have used that on him.
Yeah, you could have.
So many good opportunities. Okay,
You also could have used your lions and a couple of other stuff.
this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take my hand and cut myself a little bit. Let my blood drip onto his ashes.
Mine Steve's going, what the fuck are you doing?
No, because I have magic coursing in me, and if I'm more than 60 years old and I look this good, my veins have to carry some magic.
I mean, obviously I can't stop you, but I just hope this works. Otherwise, you just got your blood in my ashes.
You would never know anyway, so.
You have Spirit Steve watching from the astral plane. What the fuck is she doing?
Does that work though?
Okay, so you do cut your hand.
Yeah.
And
that's
you
successful.
take about 3 damage with that.
Okay.
And you bleed on his ashes, and now you have bloody ashes.
Are you sure that doesn't work?
I'm positive it doesn't work.
That should have worked.
Dead Steve is like, what the fuck is the Gary doing?
Okay, fine. So I do a perception check into what I should do next.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Okay, so you do a perception check, and you see that there is a bright blue book on the shelf that you haven't pulled or checked yet.
Oh, well, obviously. Okay, I grab it.
So you pull it, and another door opens up,
Ooh.
and it seems to be like a staircase going down.
Okay, I'll go down. By the way, I put the ashes back into like the my flask thing. Not my flask, my water skin.
Your water skin, now your bloody ashes into the water skin.
Yep.
I hope no one accidentally drinks from that.
That would be gross.
It would
They
be really
drink
gross.
Steve.
And I would take over their body.
That's not how that works.
God, we didn't. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want anyone to try that at home. Grandma died. He just needs to drink someone's ashes. I mean, her ashes.
Alright, so I'm going down the stairs.
So you get on the stairs and you find there's this other room that you see there's what looks to be a couple of kobolds, and you see there's a man standing over in the corner just observing everything. And he looks over to you and he goes, what brings you here?
Who are you?
I asked the questions,
Well, I asked another question.
but I asked the first question.
Okay. What was your question? Who am I? What brings me here?
Yes, okay. But who are you is a
I
good
was-
question,
I
too.
was coming down the stairs to see what this room is. I'm the inspection officer.
Okay. And what's your name, inspections officer?
Marlene.
Okay, do a deception check.
It's the truth now, honestly. I believe.
It's the truth
It's
now.
her new identity.
I
She's
believe it.
accepted it. This is how she could deceive
It's
so
15.
convincingly.
Okay. All right. And you look at this guy, and he has like this spiky black hair, and he has this dark skin, and he has like very thin eyes, and he has a very strong nose and chin. And he wears like an orange shirt and a green vest and some jeans. And he just looks at you.
Color combo.
He feels offended.
I
Why
didn't
didn't
say
you
that.
say
loud.
that?
No, I know. And he goes, well, all right, Marlene. My name is Brock. All right, why am I talking like Dupree? All right. He goes, oh, all right. Hello, Marlene. My name is Brock.
It's giving me a way different
Yeah.
feel
way
for his
different
character.
vibe. He's like happy.
Yeah, I know.
person.
He's like a happy person.
I was getting like
perky.
a Jeeves sort of type vibe.
Well, it's hard. Well, okay. I want to check one thing.
Is he evil or not? Is the real question.
This is always a question. So, yeah, he goes, all right, well, I can't say no to a cute face. So, yeah, so why are you here again? You're inspecting things? What'd you want to know?
Yeah, I'm inspecting things. I just wanted to know what this room is.
Oh, this is the what's it called again? He taps one of the kobolds and it goes, I don't know. He's like, these things are no help. Okay. It was the I think regulation room. Dupree
Yeah, I
called
start
it
writing
something.
this up. I'm like, they don't know what the fuck this is. No, I'm joking.
Hold on. We know what we're doing. We just don't know what the room's officially called.
Well, what are
It's
you
a
doing?
monitor room. We're watching the flame.
Oh, the flame at
Yeah.
the bottom of the pit.
I guess it's at the bottom of the pit.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just inspect these buttons real quick. Can I do that? Move aside, please. Okay.
You
I
push
go
one
over
of the
there.
kobolds away.
No,
You
yeah.
see these big red buttons.
What do they say?
One says pit be gone, one says empty, and one says incinerate.
Oh God. And I don't know Philip's in there.
Mine, Steve, goes, you probably shouldn't hit the incinerate one, except maybe Dupree's still there and Matt might kill him for sure. But let's hit the other two first.
What were the other two again?
So pit be gone,
Mm-hmm.
empty, and incinerate.
Okay, pit be gone. I'll press it.
So you press pit be gone, and Philip, suddenly the whole pit around you just disappears. And everyone starts falling at normal rates of speed, and they all come crashing down into this big brazier that's on fire.
Is it on fire?
Philip, you're coming in fast to this fire. What do you do?
I cast resist fire.
Dude, these are awesome spells. They sound
Like-
so real too.
Okay, so what does Philip actually do?
He just accepts his fate.
Okay. So I'm falling in the pit, and there's a brazier of fire.
There's a brazier that's suddenly at the bottom, and like the whole pit seems to have just disappeared, and you're just falling in this hole.
Now,
And it's just like this big orange flame in this brazier.
mine, Steve, goes, isn't that what we're looking for?
Is it?
Can I dodge it?
You can try. I don't see why not.
Okay. What do I roll?
Dodge.
Um,
Acrobatics.
I don't have a dodge roll.
I would do acrobatics.
I think athletics would be better.
What'd you get?
5.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you try to move out of the way, and you crash into the wall of the hole, and you sort of just fall into the brazier. And you see like a whole bunch of other people fall in after you. And you also see Dupree falling, and he also falls into the brazier.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
It's
a
to meet
total
you here.
fail.
And but now you're all on fire.
Okay. I attack Dupree.
Okay. What do you use?
My fists.
And fire, obviously.
Yeah, I got fire fists.
Philip, the first firefighter. Okay.
I love that.
All right. So roll a hit then, and then you should roll initiative afterwards.
I got 25 to hit.
25.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
I rolled a 17 and I have a +8.
Oh, okay.
And I got a 20 on initiative.
All right. So there's a few people in your way. You sort of just push them aside as you go and punch him in the face. And as you punch him in the face, this time you seem to be doing more damage. And Dupree seems to just sort of like he seems to be burning alive. So do you, but you know, he seems to be burning at a much faster rate.
But I don't notice that I'm burning alive because of the rage.
This is when Philip became a barbarian.
No, as I was falling, I cast Pope Rage.
Pope. Yes, this allows the Pope to become do the barbarian rage when he feels like it.
Plus, he gets an extra spell slot.
Yes. So you just start beating the shit out of him, And suddenly you see like the purple in his eyes just fade to like a dull gray, and his body goes limp in your hand, and it sort of like melts into bone. And this, you see, there's like this in the corner of your eye. You see, there's like this purple light that sort of slithers off someplace, and you don't see exactly where it goes.
Okay.
So now you're in the brazier, on fire with a few other people. What do you do?
I cast this. I mean, I don't cast.
Do you try to get out, or you just sit there, or
No,
Try to absorb the fire into his being.
hopefully absorb?
I survive.
You start playing that song, "I Will Survive."
I can I climb out?
Yeah, it's not like there's anything stopping you. It's just hot.
Oh, I thought it was like a big pit, like the brazier. Like it was a
No, it's
giant
not like
brazier.
it is a giant brazier, but it's not like so inclined that you can't walk out. It's just big
Oh,
enough
then,
to hold
yeah.
you in.
I get out.
Okay, so you just climb out, and you're still a little bit on fire. Well, a lot of it on fire.
Okay, so I stop, I drop, and then I roll.
Okay. And you successfully put the fire out that's on your body.
Oh yeah.
And while we're doing that, we're gonna go back to Caria. So you're back in this room, and you hear, "Hey, okay, look, Marlene or whatever your name was, I appreciate you trying to do your job here, but you can't just go pressing buttons like that."
Is this Brock?
This is Brock, yeah.
Okay.
Mind Steve goes, now press the next one.
The next one was like
Empty.
empty. I'm scared to do empty. Oh, maybe it would just empty everything. Okay, so I'm like, I'm so sorry about that, and then I press empty.
So you press empty, and you see empty seems to just not do anything.
Okay. Well, I didn't see what it did the other time either, right?
This is the first time you've seen it do empty.
No, she meant.
Oh, you mean
No,
with the pit begun?
Yeah. Technically, I didn't see that because it doesn't have cameras, right?
No, you didn't see that. You did see Philip and Dupree and all of them fall into like this brazier.
Oh, so I do know Philip's down there now.
Yeah. Like you didn't necessarily see him climb out, but you saw that a whole bunch of people fell into the
I
fire.
wouldn't have done empty then if I had known Philip was down there.
Well, it didn't do anything.
That's fine.
Well,
It didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I go, Brock, where is this pit? Like, where is this thing?
It's over there.
Where is he pointing to?
He just points through the window. Where
I
you
look through
see
the window. Do I?
it's
see
the same
Brock?
thing. No, it's the same thing you're looking through. It's like the brazier with the orange flame. Like literally, it's a glass window.
So it's not a TV screen.
No, it's just a window.
Okay. I open the window and I go in.
You'd have to break it. It's like one of those.
I punch the window and I break it.
Okay, roll.
Mind Steve goes, is there a
Roll
door?
strength check.
Oh, is there a door?
Well, first do your strength check.
He said through that, so I just assumed that was the only way. What is it? Strength roll?
Yeah.
Cool. That's a 10.
Yeah. Okay. So you punch the glass, and actually it breaks, and you hear like, "Hey, okay, you could have used the door." And you look immediately to the right of this window. Is this perfectly good door?
I was like, Brock, I'm testing if this glass is resistant, and obviously it's not. Then I go through the door.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I guess.
You're welcome.
All right. So you go through the door, and you see Philip is the only one who's come out of this brazier. So
I
far.
rush to Philip and hug him.
Okay. I think he's still on the ground because he stopped, dropped, and rolled.
Well, I go over there and pick him up and then hug him.
Okay. So you guys are now reunited, and you're in this room, and you do hear some screaming coming from the brazier still,
Reunited and it feels so good.
but you don't hear it over the music.
Reunited because it feels so good. But that's what you said. I don't know the next lyric.
Alright, So, okay, so Philip,
Yeah.
I have Steve in my water skin.
Okay.
He's
How do you
ashes.
fit in there?
He's ashes.
What? Oh yeah, he died.
Yeah. But did you see Dupree?
Oh yeah,
Because I
killed
threw
him.
him down.
Yeah. We fell in the brazier together, and then I beat him to death.
Okay, and you're sure he's dead? Like nothing of him kept on living? Meaning, like, you didn't see anything come from his
I
body?
don't think so. We were both on fire, and the light in his eyes did like fade, but I didn't see where it went. So that was weird.
All right, so Steve in the astral plane is now like looking at the scene, like, what the fuck's going on?
What do you mean? We're reunited right now. We need to save you.
Because we understood. That's it.
That's it. Yep, that's the next lyric. Now does Steve see anything like in the astral plane? Like, does he see Dupree?
You don't see Dupree at all. You still see your two options.
Okay, all right. Well then fades back to Carrie and Philip.
Now, the flame seems to be reacting weirdly near Dacaria now that she's gotten closer.
What's it doing? Is it shrinking in fright?
No,
Cool.
it seems to be growing bigger actually, and it seems to be reacting, and you can feel like inside you the other flames sort of reacting with it, type of thing.
Oh, cool. I put my finger to the flame.
So you put your finger to the flame, and suddenly you absorb it.
Nice.
And all the people who are on fire are now dead in the brazier. And you realize if you did this a little bit faster, maybe they would have survived. But it's okay.
That sucks.
It doesn't matter anyways.
That's right. It doesn't matter anyways. They're dead. And you do sense there's this new type of power with you, but you're not entirely sure what.
Okay.
But you do sense that you can do something with Steve's ashes.
Good. That's what I was gonna do, even if you didn't say anything. Okay. So I go to the floor, and I spill out Steve's ashes.
Okay.
I put them all together, and I touch them.
That took a long time to put them. Like, are you reorganizing it into his body?
No,
Or-
she just
I
like.
mean like.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like I'm gonna put this shit together. I love puzzles. Jigsaws are my shit.
No.
Okay.
No, I just meant like I'm not gonna like blah, like I'm gonna blah, blah, blah.
Okay. So you touch it. That's right. No one got that. So you just sort of clump them together. You feel like this red, well, not red, but this orange flame appear from your finger, and it sort of coats the entire bits of ash. You see Steve's body starts to be reconstructed, and it takes a while, but
Like
all
how
of
long?
Steve, let's say it takes about 3 hours.
Damn.
But Steve is slowly being built back together, and Steve seems to be alive, but with only 1 HP.
So in the astral plane, I see my body being formed, and then I like get sucked back into it.
Now you do see there's a third option, like it pops up. You're like, oh, okay. And his body is now
Return to
fully,
body.
yeah, and his body is now fully formed.
It's like a pop-up window that says, "Do you want to continue?"
Yeah, exactly.
Do you wish to continue where you left off?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Or a window says, "We found the corrupted save file. Do you wish to continue?"
That's right.
All right. So then I wake up. Oh my god, that was super weird.
Oh
Man.
my god, Steve, you're alive!
Hey, Steve, you're back.
I'm alive! It's amazing.
We all cry because I show emotions and I care.
I hug them and I cry, and I was like, I thought for a moment that I would be dead forever, I mean, there was just like one guy who gave me a deal about coming back to life earlier, but it seemed kind of shady, so I just waited around for a better option. I didn't know it was going to be you, Dekaria.
Yeah, it was me.
So after you guys have your touching reunion, you see there's another door at the other end, and it says emergency exit here.
All right. Well, we got the flame, right? So I guess we can just leave.
Yeah, it wasn't like the other ones where it's like an actual flame though. I just absorbed it. Do you think it's the same thing? Did I absorb all the other ones?
It wasn't
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
flame until you
Oh, I
absorbed it.
absorbed them all?
Yeah, they're part of you.
Oh. Then yeah, we're good. For some reason I thought it was like a flame and I had them in my backpack.
No, it's like you can pull them out, like their whole essence, but you sort of keep them in you, type of thing. It's sort of like they're connected to your soul.
Got it.
If you put them in your backpack just catches on fire.
Okay. Okay.
The only container for them is really you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we should exit. But we should take Brock with us because he seems sweet.
Who's Brock?
Oh, it's this guy, and he's just nice to me.
Do you see a guy waving from a broken window? Hello?
Hey, Brock, let's go. We're leaving. Everyone's dead.
What? Why would I want to go with you if everyone's dead?
What?
Well, like,
because you don't want to die.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Oh, is this a threat?
No, we're not threatening you. She didn't say she killed everybody. She just
Yeah.
said everyone's dead.
Oh, okay. You should have started with that.
And then I whispered to Kara, but you did kill everybody.
I mean, honestly, well, except for like, okay, well, she killed them by relation. I was going to say like 20 of those kobolds. But okay. So yeah, Brock comes with you guys to the emergency exit.
Okay. So I cast Cure Wounds level 3
On yourself or
on Steve.
Okay. I thought you said level 30. I was like, damn, I didn't know it got that high.
Yeah, I cast Cure Wounds level 30.
It cures everything, including cancer.
I cast Pope Cure.
Pope Cure.
It's like Cure
cured
Wounds
of being a pope.
It's like Cure Wounds, but just like a lot stronger.
Okay, well,
It
so
cures
how much?
him 2,000 HP.
All right, so how much do you really heal him for?
13.
Okay, so Steve, now you feel much more willing to walk the rest of the way to a bed, so you can take a long rest.
Yeah. All right, so are we outside now?
So you guys make it outside, and
Hey,
you actually.
Did I take any damage from being on fire?
Oh yeah. We'll make it simple. 45.
Okay.
Also, you got a very abrupt haircut.
As in singed.
Oh no, my beautiful blonde silver hair.
My beautiful blonde silver hair. And you guys make it outside, looking worse for wear. The only one who actually didn't take any damage, well, besides when she cut her hand, is Dekaria.
Yeah. And Brock.
Well, he took a lot of emotional damage, but you know.
Oh, yeah.
We all took emotional damage.
Yeah,
But you make it outside, and you see there's 42 bodies of kobolds, with a whole bunch of wet sand. And, you see 4 adventurers, Mara and Reaper.
Are they alive though?
Yeah, they're all alive. It's just, you know,
Okay.
they're standing up and
Except for
brushing
the
off.
kobolds.
The kobolds are not getting up. But they're, you know, moving the kobolds off of them.
I go, oh, wow, that's a lot of dead bodies. And then I start going through looting all of them.
You just find they have a lot of loincloths, and that's it. There's like no money.
No
nothing.
money.
Okay. I also want to set fire to the pyramid.
Okay.
Just because there's a lot of dark magic going on there, the crystals, all that. Like,
You just want
You
to
should
set
end
fire.
cycle with that. Yeah.
So you're just like, yeah, okay, Brock, you should get out before I kill you too. Thanks. Thanks, buddy.
He didn't say
Love
anything
you.
about the kobolds that are still inside.
They're like, they're lesser beings. They don't deserve it. Okay. All
We
right.
should do that, right, Steve?
What?
We should do that, right?
Are you talking to mine, Steve, or actual Steve?
Actual Steve.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, burn down. Well, I guess. Yeah. Can you do that? It seems like that would require a lot of magic.
I am a very powerful person.
Okay. I mean, sure, go for it.
How big is the pyramid? Is it made out of like
It's made out of stone. It looks like one of the pyramids you see in Egypt.
stone?
Yeah,
For some reason, I thought sand. I don't know why.
sandstone.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Well, like,
burning it would
maybe
just
if we
make a
all-
glass.
Do we all have fire?
I don't
No.
think Philip does.
No, it's just you and Steve.
I have.
What about
flame.
Marla?
Mara?
Mara.
No, she doesn't have fire.
Neither does her Reaper.
No, the cow does not cast fire.
Okay.
What do they
I-
cast?
They don't do magic actually.
Oh.
So I go now to Caria. We should probably find out who these other guys are before we start burning down this temple.
The Colbert?
These four guys.
Oh, the adventurers.
Hey, I'm Steve. Who are you guys?
Oh well, I'm Willoughby Baggins, and that's the halfling, and he's like, we're on a quest to subjugate and kill all the kobolds in here.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
cool.
Well, we are going to burn down this pyramid. You want to help?
I mean, we're not really a magic type of party,
Oh, I see.
but I guess we could help.
Yeah, I don't know how you would help then.
Well, okay, well, let me introduce all these people. Well, my name is Willoughby Baggins.
All right.
This is, sorry, let me, we'll just let them introduce themselves. I'll point along. So, Willoughby Baggins. I'm Walker Bow. Ah, yeah, I'm Drowner. And so, Walker Bow, you see, is this dark elf. He looks like to be a rogue. And you see Drowner is this lizard folk with black scales. And he's wearing, like, he also looks like he could be a rogue. And then you have this other guy who's this human. He looks actually smaller than the dark elf and the lizard person, but taller than the halfling. And you hear him go, "And I am the casting overlord." Or you can just call me Don.
All right. It's interesting crew you have here. Okay. So, yeah. All right, Brock, you got any ideas on burning down this pyramid, Brock?
Oh, right, that's me. I was waiting for Brock to talk.
Dude, your face of just like not even like knowing what.
I was thinking, all right, I mean, there was the big fire we had in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was. Dakari, wasn't there a button? It's sort of foggy to me now, but like something that had to do with fire. Insinuate? No, that doesn't mean fire.
And incinerate.
Yes. I wanted to say extinguish, and I was like, that's not the right word.
So did you want to go press the incinerate button?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you go back into the building. And you see the kobolds are sort of just running around and pretending like, you know, there's nothing left to do. And you're like, yeah, okay, cool. It's all safe. And like, you know, there's no more boss. And they all seem to be happy. And you're sort of just walking up to this control panel.
No. I
And
wanna
there's
do
the-
it anymore.
And you see there's the big red buttons, which is hit be gone, empty, and incinerate.
Steve's like, oh, yeah, it's this button right here, right?
No!
And
Stop! Don't! Do
Does
I
Dakari catch my
Yeah.
arm?
Yeah, I
You-
do.
Give me a
Can I
dexterity saving throw.
They're so happy. I fucking fail.
So you jump to stop him.
What
And,
if he? What
yeah.
if he? The little cold butts.
Cold butts. So yeah, you press it, and suddenly you hear explosions occurring throughout the whole like temple.
All right, we should probably get out of here. And Steve starts running.
Okay, are there any? Well, if I take them outside, the adventurers are just gonna kill them anyways, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is there like a little cute one?
No.
Okay, I guess I'll just walk out.
So you don't even run, you just like walk.
Well, I'm fireproof.
Well, you're not rock proof.
Okay, I run.
Alright, and you run out there, and just before you're about to leave, you hear a voice go, "I'm sorry, not today."
Oh
And-
my god, Druber.
And you feel a
Derper.
knife pierce you from behind right through your heart, and everything fades to black. And that's where we'll be ending this season of Dungeon Tales. Thank you all for listening. We'll see you all soon. For now, bye!
Bye.